Hey y'all, it's American Mom, and I'm going to be doing the reaction for episode 3, Game of Thrones. I'm really excited just to get right into this episode because we left off with Bronn opening his eyes. He's awake, and I'm excited to see if he remembers or what he says, and then what happens next with this little shitty prince that thinks he's all that. I don't like this family. I forget what their last names are, but all of them, the whole little family. The dwarf might be okay so far, but I don't like anybody else. All right, but let's do this.
We had some stern northern leadership.
Nobody likes
Glad
you.
to see you're protecting the throne.
That's
Steady,
a
old
throne.
friend.
I was just going to say that looks
How
like
many
a
king's
chair
asses have
now.
polished it, I wonder? What's the line? The king shits and the hand wipes.
Very handsome armor.
I don't
Not a
like
scratch
him.
on it.
I know. People have been swinging at me for years, but they always seem to miss.
Chosen your opponents wisely, then.
I haven't.
The girl because of the love your father bears her father.
I didn't die.
When Aerys Targaryen sat on the Iron Throne, your father was a rebel and a traitor. Someday, you'll sit on the throne and the truth will be what you make it.
Do I have to marry her?
Yes. She's very beautiful and young. And if you don't like her, you only need to see her on formal occasions and when the time comes to make little princes and princesses. And if the Northerners rebel?
I'd crush them. Seize Winterfell and install someone loyal to the realm as Warden of the North. Uncle Kevin, maybe.
And these 10,000 Northern troops, would they fight for you or their lord?
For me, I'm their king.
But you've just invaded their homeland, asked them to kill their brothers.
I'm not asking.
Are we
The
doing a
North
mock
cannot be
scenario
held.
here with her
Not by
precious
an
little
outsider,
son,
it's too
and
big
what would you
too
do?
wild.
Whose sword is that?
Mine?
Give it to me.
It's hers. Snow made it
I know
for
this
her.
maker's mark. This is Micken's work. Where did you get this?
It's called Needle.
A blade with a name. And who are you hoping to skewer with Needle? Your sister? Do you know the first thing about sword fighting?
Stick 'em with the pointy end.
That's the essence of it.
I was trying to learn. I asked Micah to practice with me. I asked him. It was my fault.
Oh, sweet girl. No, no. You didn't kill the butcher's boy.
I hate them. I hate all of them. The Hound, the Queen and the King, and Joffrey and Sansa.
Sansa was dragged before the king and queen and asked to call the prince a liar.
So was I. He is a liar.
Try not to stab your sister with it.
Or yourself.
If you're going to own a sword, you better know how to use it.
Did they bring?
Don't listen to it. Crows are all liars.
Is he okay?
I know a story about a crow.
I hate your story.
I know a story
can
about
talk,
a boy who
okay.
hated stories. I could tell you about Sir Duncan the Tall. Those were always your favourites.
Those weren't my favourites. My favourites were the scary ones.
Oh, my sweet summer child, what do you know about fear? Thousands of years ago, there came a night that lasted a generation. Kings froze to death in their castles, same as the shepherds in their huts. And women smothered their babies rather than see them starve, and wept, and felt the tears freeze on their cheeks. So is this the sort of story that you like?
I was gonna say.
In that darkness, the White Walkers came for the first time. They swept through cities and kingdoms, riding their dead horses, hunting with their packs of pale spiders, big as hounds.
What are you telling
Sweet
him
dreams.
Only what the little lord wants to hear.
now? Get your supper. I want some time with him.
I'm terrorizing him because he wants it.
You still don't remember anything? Gran, I've seen you climb 1,000 times. In the wind, in the rain. 1,000 times. You never fall.
I did, though.
Oh,
It's true,
Alice is
isn't
just telling them that.
What Maester Lewin says about my legs.
Can't walk.
I'd rather be dead.
Valerian steel.
Do you know whose dagger this is?
I must admit I do not.
Well, well, this is an historic day. Something you don't know that I do. There's only one dagger like this in all of the Seven Kingdoms. I lost this dagger.
To whom?
Tyrion Lannister, the imp.
Next!
What is this? That wasn't fair.
Well, Lord Snow, it appears you're
Okay.
the least useless person
He's
here.
like,
Go clean yourselves up. There's only so much I can stomach in a day.
You've got an interesting face.
he's in trouble.
Very distinctive faces. All of you.
And what do you care about our faces?
It's just, I think they would look marvelous decorating spikes in King's Landing. Perhaps I'll write to my sister, the Queen, about it.
We'll talk later, Lord Snow.
I might like him.
Everybody
out
knew
of the
what
whole
this place
family.
was. But no one told me. No one but you.
What happens at the wall?
They hate me because I'm better than they
It's
are.
a lucky thing none of them are trained by master-at-arms like your Sir Roderick. I don't imagine any of them have ever held a real sword before they came here. Oh. Your brother Bran has woken up.
The boy won't talk. And if he does, I'll kill him. Him, Ned Stark, the king, the whole bloody lot of them, until you and I are the only people left in this world.
Yeah, he's lost it.
I am Lord of the Seven Kingdoms. I don't take orders from savages or their sluts. Do you hear me?
Thank you. Whoever that was.
Rakaro asked if you want him dead, Khaleesi.
No!
Rakaro said you should take ear to teach respect.
Please, please don't hurt him.
No, don't kill him. You
Tell
can hurt
him.
him, but don't.
I don't want my brother harmed. Khaleesi vasalo memenem asisa.
You walk.
Okay, him I like. Him I don't. I do not like a lot of people on this show. And I like a lot of people on this show. I like him. Okay. What happens at the wall? What do y'all do? You guard it, you make sure nobody goes over it. Sounds like an old elevator. I was just gonna say, does this go to the height of the wall and then they can see over it?
There have been disturbing reports.
What kind of reports?
God, I don't want to believe.
I'm ready.
White Walkers?
I won't let you down.
You're not going. You're no ranger, John.
But I'm better than every
Better
other.
than no one.
You roam the Seven Kingdoms, collaring pickpockets and horse thieves and bringing them here as eager recruits.
Aye. Well, it's not all of them's done bad things. Some of them's just poor lads looking for steady feed. Some of them's high-born lads looking for glory.
They have a better chance finding feed than glory.
The Night's Watch is a joke to you, is it? Is that what we are, Lannister? An army of jesters in black.
We don't have enough men to be an army, and aside from Yoren here, none of you are particularly funny.
I hope we provided you with some good stories to tell when you're back in King's Landing. But something to think about while you're drinking your wine down there, enjoying your brothels.
Don't stand so still. It's harder to hit a moving
He's
target.
very good.
Except for you. You move too much. I could just hold my sword out and let you do the work for me.
Your sister sits by the side of the king. Tell her we need help.
When winter does come, gods help us all if we're not ready.
I want to see what's in there, if it's really a dragon. We're not that far back in time, are we?
Merak.
Kufino Seyanese.
Anna. Sekenesa.
He smiled. What do you know?
If you see my brother Bran, tell him I miss him. Tell him I'd visit if I could.
Of course.
I'll never walk again.
If you're going to be a cripple, it's better to be a rich cripple. Take care, Snow.
Farewell, my lord.
It was his sword, but that doesn't mean he set it up.
You are not holding a battle axe, you are holding
a needle.
Just so. Now we will begin the dance. Remember, child, this is not the dance of the Westeros we are learning. The knight's dance. Hacking and hammering. This is the Bravos dance. The water dance. It is swift and sudden.
This is what she wants to do, Dad. She doesn't want to crochet and be a lady. Okay. We've got the third episode down now. It's building. It's getting good. I still have a lot of questions. I still want to know what the wall's for. I want to know how and why they're guarding the wall and what they do there. I mean, and then the Rangers go and get more people, or they're there to fight the what were they calling them, wildlings? Bronn is speaking, but he says he doesn't remember anything, but I don't know. I'm just going to keep that in the back of my mind. He might just be saying that to keep himself safe. What else? The girl's learning to sword fight. This won't be a spoiler. I can't remember the girl's name with the white hair. she kept calling her Callista or Callisti, but it started with a D. I don't remember what her name is, the one that's pregnant now, and she has the little dragon eggs. Tell me what her name is. I need to write it down. I do not like these Lannister people. I know that. The Starks are like the good kingdom, and they're gonna merge with these other people. And that little bratty prince is just doing everything his mommy wants him to do. Yeah. He's a problem. Okay, so that's good for now. I don't want to overload myself. I'm gonna when I start editing things, I'll be able to go back over and obviously see it again. So I will. I look forward to seeing y'all at the next video, the very next time. Oh, let me say that again. Okay, so episode 4 will be next, and thank y'all for watching with me. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let friends of yours know that I've started Game of Thrones, and by the time you see this, I'll have a few episodes up. Tell them to follow and, you know, join us on the journey. It's going to be good. So I'll see y'all in the next video the next time, and I'll see y'all later.